Or you can get your... You know, the first kill is the hardest. But after that, after you plant that knife in that man's chest for the first time, it gets way easier. I don't want to do any gardening.
I'm rather busy right now, so do make me quick.
Yeah, I'm busy fucking off. Look at all this shit I'm doing out here in the open. To the death?
Wow.
Oh.
I scared him.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
I'm glad we won? Well, yeah, that's obvious.
I've been anticipating that magic moment when your tactics and my schemes entwined, and you did not disappoint.
Yeah, I like Claude a
That
lot. He's
composed
very
expression
cool.
You always sport
Yeah.
like a permanent mask is a perfect complement to my ruthless schemes. That's a joke, of course. Mostly.
Mask? Persona?
Joke.
Joker?
Boom.
What?
To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today. I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won!
I like you
love
set
it.
back.
As expected from a
You'll get
child
your
who's the former
time.
captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing.
The waifu.
It was way too obvious. Don't you agree, Marianne? Huh? Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Holy shit, she is really waifu. I didn't even realize it.
It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience, right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory. Teach here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking. I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
I really like him. He's joyful.
This game's gonna be good.
No
Like, I can
shit.
already feel it.
Your work with the
In your
students
grout-
was
in your sprout.
remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Oh. So you
As for
can
today,
pick
I have called you
student from
here
other
to tell
houses?
you of your mission for the month ahead.
I didn't catch what you said. What was that?
I was like, I guess it's a inter-academy battle, like Eagle and Lion. So it's,
Like-
I wish you don't, you will train your students so you won't shame or school. But it was like, can you command student from other houses now or just your house?
That's a good question.
Yeah, then you can
Your
pick
class
the
is to
waifu.
dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission.
Okay, so I have to
You
send the
shall
calling
work to
card.
complete the task
Yes.
at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood. I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say.
Dude, she's super evil. There's no way.
Mm.
There's no way she's not evil.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of damn Seiros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless.
Ooh, evil.
I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback.
Of course, masks.
But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to.
You're dead now.
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me?
Nope.
How do we finish this?
You die.
You've ungood your last bunga.
Yep.
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all.
Oh.
Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
Teleport just to be a dick.
Yes. I don't know, maybe that was just a very practical teleport. I think this game's gonna force me to start rotating saves. Attack an enemy that's also in range of one. Damn it.
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
Wow.
Right, we're back here.
Okay.
In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailteen and Gronder.
Those illustrations are neat.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience.
If they die.
The Knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything. You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then,
His
use your time
profile
wisely.
picture looks way better.
More
than-
bandits. Not very original, Teach. Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take a turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery? Oh, I didn't expect that answer. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. But I guess I had nothing to worry about. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
They can't die, because I
Wish
don't have
could offer
permadeath
my
turned on.
support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it.
Lols.
For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Yeah, I think that having permadeath turned off is a good compromise for having it set to hard mode from the start. Especially for me who's never played this franchise before.
How about this? Set a permadeath in the hard mode.
Well, yeah, duh, but did you hear a word I just fucking said?
Yeah, yeah. Was that but by the time you reach the middle of the game, you don't have anyone left. They're all dead. I think the new Watch Dogs Legion permadeath.
Yeah, but Watch Dogs Legion's permadeath is silly because you can just get a new person right away. Okay.
To be honest, I have hope for that game.
I don't. Not after Watch Dogs 2. I was required to play that game. Disgusting.
Well, at least you could pay. So before the big assignment, the calling card, do you want to do some random maintain stuff?
Of course I do.
I mean, I enjoy the maintain stuff like fishing, things like that.
Yeah, I want to get little stuff out of the way. I think this'll push the quest line, maybe. Hell if I know. Is there a run button?
Professor level.
Sure is.
So, can you get less S tier professor level?
Holy crap.
Oh, you can run.
Let's see.
Move speed's actually a little hard to control.
Really?
Do you know of the Iyer family? We have long held the position of Prime Minister in the Empire.
How many times have you
Empire's
said your
power lies
family's
with
name?
6 noble families, my family foremost among them.
Thank
The
you.
full explanation may be time-consuming. I can give you a moment to get ready, if you would like to take notes. All right, I will list the 6 great noble families. There's Caspar's father, Count Burgles, the Minister of Military Affairs. Then there's Linhardt's father, Count Hevering, the Minister of Domestic Affairs.
I don't care
Bernadette's
what he
father,
has to
Count
say
Varley,
at
Is
all.
the Minister of Religious Affairs.
This was a
Hubert's father,
mistake.
Marquis Vestra, is the Minister
Please.
of the Imperial Household. Finally, we have Duke Gert, the Minister of Finance, and my own father, Duke Iyer, the Prime Minister. One day, I will take his place as the Prime Minister of the Empire. I am more talented than anyone in my class, even Edelgard. I will lead the Empire to a bright, enlightened future.
So monarch, huh?
There is nothing I cannot achieve.
Wow.
No.
Recruit.
Oh, Professor. Here, well, the eldest son of...
Don't want to recruit you. I don't want to recruit anything. He values dex and heavy armor. Yeah, no, I don't want to even ever associate with him again.
So now you know. Talking to them may end up that.
It's a trap. That's exactly what that is. Do not speak with Ferdinand. Ignore Ferdinand. He does not exist.
I have a favor to ask.
Ferdinand's not real. He can't hurt you. I don't know what your quest was, but I'll check the quest board again.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the 4 saints. Do you know of them? Saint Indek, Saint Macula,
Okay.
Saint Keyhole,
Here we go again.
and...
Saint Kathleen!
Oh,
What's your favorite, Professor?
my God.
Now that you are a member
The
of
exposition,
the church, be sure to
please.
familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions. I have something to ask of you.
Okay.
Oh, it's time limited. This month only.
The cathedral is nice and quiet. It's so relaxing.
I want you on my
Professor,
team.
Recruit her.
Did you come to pray to the goddess?
Yeah, dude.
Me too. Shall we pray together?
What a
Oh,
fool.
you want me to join your class? Well,
Read the
I'm already
waifu.
having so much fun in my current class. Sorry to disappoint, but I'll have to decline.
Well, I'm just gonna have to make your class not fun. Magic and bow. Well, I've got bow down.
Magic though.
The magic user was the dude with the spear in my party.
She is the super healer.
Yes. That's exactly why I want her in my party.
And her family has a car company.
There's something else.
No.
It is the duty of every Fódlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seiros. Have you also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor? You
Sure.
don't sound terribly sure. Perhaps you are not of noble birth? After all, devotion is not as essential for a commoner.
Fuck off.
You what, mate? Out here.
What?
Let me in. Okay. Well, I paid little attention to what the quests actually are. I think one needs me to speak with people in the courtyard. Wonder if I can just check.
Or whatever, music.
Oh boy.
Learn more about the students who like to sing. I think there's one in your class that's an orange hair girl. It was a no. No, it's someone singing to an opera. I think it's a long hair dude from.
I hear the Officers' Academy of the monastery was
From
founded
which
about
house?
2 centuries ago. The eastern region of Fódlan was being invaded by Almyra, and so the Archbishop of the time took measures to prevent the border from being taken. In order to ensure Fódlan would be safe from potential threats, she deemed it necessary to raise a generation of excellence. That is how the establishment was founded, though its purpose has changed over the years.
Wow. I feel like I'm just kind of like walking through a minefield of exposition.
Hello.
I'll get the hang of this quest system.
Okay.
Would you kindly do something for me?
Triggered. Anyone who's played BioShock?
Who?
Wow, I'm just glossing over what these quests are.
You can invite your boy Cloud.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe we should check it out because we don't want to waste the time, you know.
I'm pretty sure I don't like this, but I'll be okay as long as it's edible.
Come on.
That smell, it's amazing. My fave, in fact. Do you like it too?
I too feel very fondly for anchovies. Disgusting. Well, that went by poorly.
Sorry.
I didn't think through what exactly people
I think
like.
it's like they like the food or they don't like the food.
Right.
It could be that.
How do I? Oh.
Maybe you can go find Dorothea. You can, you know, check if she likes to sing. I don't remember. I don't have all those informations on top of my head because they did just introduce them once.
There she is.
Oh, Professor. Hello. I was just looking for my... Well, it's like a pale blue cloth. Have you seen it? Okay. I do find you very interesting, Professor. I'm just not sure if
God
it's
damn
wrong
you.
to change class.
Charisma and authority. Whatever that is. Need to better understand what the hell I'm doing here.
Professor? Our next mission is to go after a group of bandits. I'm not very confident. I'm afraid I'll just hold everyone else back. I should probably stay behind for this one, or help plan the attack instead.
Or you can get your... You know, the first kill is the hardest.
I know, just
but after that, after you plant that knife in that man's chest for the first time, it gets way easier. I don't want to do any gardening.
Have we met? No. Sorry. You remind me of someone I know.
I think I would have known if I had met this person.
This game's characters are very sharp.
I desperately want to complete the quest that I've gotten.
Oh, Professor, how are you today? I'm just heading out for a mission. I'll be seeing you. I don't need luck. This will be a piece of cake. I'll be back before you know it.
Dead.
Yeah, just about to say.
Hello there.
Dang it. Do you sing?
I'm bored. Maybe I should go into town. But that would be such a hassle. Oh!
That's not
hi,
singing.
Professor. I'm rather busy right now, so do make it quick.
Yeah, I'm busy fucking off. Look at all this shit I'm doing out here in the open.
Are you sure? I thought you'd found me out for a moment there. I'm bored.
You wanna...
Sing?
You wanna sing? Damn it.
Well, I see. Thank you for paying me a visit.
Student, not Archbishop.
Is there anything troubling you? Or is there perhaps something I can help you with? Believers live their lives by her sacred wisdom. Please use the library's vast resources to learn more.
Okay, so instead of telling me something, you just said, go to the library, idiot. Oh, and if you get lost, look at your map.
Yeah, just about to say.
You dumbass. Okay.
You look bored. Care to duel?
To the death?
What? I just wanted to spar. What?
Wow.
Oh.
What? You scared him.
So...
Like you say to the death and they're like, ah!
Pussy. I mean, that's what a duel is. Just, one kills the other. That's how you do it.
Professor, hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
By the time you're forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
I have a request.
Really, Daddy?
Search the tactics primer in the captain's quarters. Got it.
Maybe you can just go back to talk to whoever giving you the class and just tell them whoever's
Those bandits
next to
really
sing.
didn't think things through, did they? They had to have known the knights would be after them the moment they entered the monastery's turf. Fine by me, though. I'm raring for some real combat experience. Any chance to grow is a good thing. Is there anything else you want to ask me, Teach? About living at the monastery or combat? Anything like that? Students aren't the only ones who have something to learn from their professors. Professors can also learn from each other. If you want to, you should try trading knowledge with Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela.
Okay.
Okay.
Good to know.
The house a student belongs to is determined by where they're from, but it is possible for someone to switch to a different one. Of course, that's only if the student very strongly wants to make the change and their professor is on board with it. If you do a lot of different activities around the monastery, you'll get closer to students and they may ask you about it.
Okay.
I can't believe it.
Neat. Okay, the flavor text doesn't matter. I just have to grab a bunch.
Yeah.
Look at all this shit that I don't care about. Got it. We might come back here later just so I can get what the hell is going on.
I can't believe it. I'm so glad to be a student here. If only because I get to use this library.
Something tells me I don't know,
Books from
or I don't
all
need
the
to know their
regions of
full
Fódlan.
history.
I feel almost like I'm visiting those places myself.
I mean, as a game developer, you have to provide a backstory in case people dig into lores.
I agree. They're brimming with the knowledge and experience of our ancestors.
Neat. The D-pad is like really uncooperative trying to get across a map like this. Okay. Finally, we can turn in this quest.
You're a lifesaver.
Wow, get tons of ingredients, I guess you can cook.
Oh, cooking together.
So I guess they don't like cooking, and they like cooking?
Oh. Allies gain max HP 3. Gain luck or defense. I like luck and defense.
Oh, you can give to what did you face, Raphael.
That's all allies. Let's go with luck.
I enjoy baking sweets, but I'm not sure how I'll do cooking other types of food. I see.
Oops.
Cooking is much more exciting than studying or training. Wow.
Super support and super waifu.
Okay. So the arrow on the left definitely indicates how much they like a particular activity.
Okay, so each day you can only do certain activities?
Yeah, only a certain amount of activities.
Okay. We cannot farm it out.
Correct. This will unlock choir practice,
Oh,
and it's
shit.
not telling me anything about it.
Well, can you go where choir is?
Seems there's a sign-up sheet being passed around the dormitory. Okay. That's good to know. Maybe I should learn to read.
Right.
Be very useful. It's a good skill.
Professor.
I didn't know you were a professor. Do you have a uniform or anything?
You see what I saw?
Yeah?
Oh wow.
What is it? I'm not doing anything. Cake? Oh, come on. That's just cool.
That's pretty good. Hey, what's this cake doing out here? Oh.
Oh my god. Really? Oh my god, really?
I did it.
Yay. Oh, what's that going back there? On the barrel? To your right, behind you. In the barrel, this little blue thing.
Fish. A tea.
Yeah.
Now I unlocked choir practice.
So you can gain more.
My savior, thank you.
Gain more like even bond with your waifus.
Oh, I can't participate in choir practice because I ate too much food. Whoops.
Excuse me?
That's fine.
Oh, you cook with someone and eat with someone.
Hold on. I have to see what this yellow glowy is.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, that's it. Got it. So that's a quest objective, is the yellow glowy.
Oh, okay.
Access items menu to use, store, take, or swap items for your units. Items that cannot be carried will be sent to the convoy.
Oh, so that's your storage.
Access abilities and combat arts menus to equip your units with what they've learned. Oh, okay. Use battalion menu to assign battalions to your units. I have no idea what that even means. Oh! I think that's preset units. You don't pick one by one, you just pick them all at once.
Nice. So load out.
The reclass menu to switch a unit's class.
Don't tell me. No one bothered to show you the standard procedure for lectures? I guess it's up to me to save the day.
So how does one teach?
This is kind of confusing, so let me just take it all in.
Okay.
As their skill levels increase, they'll gain access to new abilities. Got it. Number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, the students you assign will continue the task until you change it. And then sometimes they'll ask you questions. Wow, this is a lot of tutorial.
Before starting a lecture, be sure to first check on our study goals. After all, students will want to prioritize studying things that relate to their goals.
Okay.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties. But that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach things that don't relate to someone's goals. Not by a long shot. By overcoming their weaknesses, some students may develop an interest in new fields.
This game is complicated.
Yeah. Three-star marked next to a skill indicates that you'll unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Once you unlock it, they'll go on to excel in that particular skill.
A student's study goals may need to be updated based on their learnings and experiences. It's an important part of being teached to counsel students like that. How well their tutoring goes will depend on a student's motivation. It's possible that interacting with students on a regular basis will raise their motivation. Maybe. Then again, what do I know? In any case, make sure to keep an eye on how motivated everyone is.
Okay, so if they have high motivation, then you can instruct them more frequently. Okay.
Students are encouraged to partake in various activities around the monastery. If you have students work together, it will give them a chance to interact, and maybe even help them achieve better results.
And make babies.
Yeah, we gotta have babies going on at school. That's the best.
Well, they're like 18, so...
That's the best.
It's legal.
So, group tasks. Blah.
Blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Have you heard about the monthly certification exams? If you want to become a certain class, you have to pass the certification exam for it. That means training up on the required skills so you can pass. Don't slack when it comes to teaching your students what they need to know to pass their certification exams.
Benefits of high-tier classes include increased stats and growth rates. Okay. What is everybody's goal?
Be successful.
Focus on bow and authority. Okay. That makes sense.
Unga bunga.
Sword and bow. Got nobody studying armor, but I guess that's fine. Raise riding skills, raise heavy armor skills. What is this flying skills stuff?
Skywatch. They all suck, holy moly. There's D and E's, or I don't know what's the rating system.
Okay, what's better, horses or whatever this mystery flight is?
I think for now horses first.
Okay, so I guess Lorenz and Claude?
Okay, sure. Oh god, one level.
Wait, hold up. You can only do one at a time. So
Oh shit. Okay.
we're gonna go with that. My wonder is, like, does the lecture, is that just exiting? If so, then I think I'll just continue with this. I'm just gonna bump Claude, I guess.
Okay.
That was easy. I could get used to this.
I may have screwed up.
Professor, may I ask you something? I am not sure about that.
Lawrence, what's that expression about? Are you unhappy about something?
I hope you don't think I'm stupid enough to let my personal feelings affect me here.
Then don't make weird faces. Keep it together, man.
Considering I had to deal with Claude, it went better than expected.
You're right. Anyway, time for me to head out.
I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, I've got this down.
I think I've got the hang of it.
I'm out of money, I can't buy them. But I got them anyway.